back at the workbench, and today we're going to be doing a little quasi book binding. We're really just going to be covering a book. This book right here. It's an inspector's log, you might call it. And we're going to be covering it with this leather right here, and we're going to be using some 80 weight cardstock to reinforce the cover, and we're also going to be doing a little trick for embossing, because I'm not a leathersmith or a leather worker, and I don't have the tools for embossing, but I do know a really neat trick for doing it. So here we go.
Hey, I'm in the narration now. No, I just wanted to try a little narration on this video. The sound quality is probably going to be terrible. I'm using my laptop microphone. So, yeah, it's probably a piece of junk. Anyway, the reason I wanted to jump in right here was, one, to see how narration would come out, just for fun. Because that's why we make these videos. We make them for fun. I make these for myself. I don't expect that I'll get more than a view. I'm not even going to hope for 2 views. But, you know, well, one from my mom. Yeah, probably. So, hey, Mom, if you're listening, love you. Anyway, the reason I jumped in right here was because this lettering I'm doing right here, it's not going to work. And I like to show my mistakes. But here in a minute, after I get the lines emboldened, so I kind of have a guideline for how thick and wide I want the embossing to be, as I'm cutting it, you're going to see what happens here in a second. So hopefully I skipped to that part. I think I skipped to that part. And there it is. A little tear in the paper, and I just couldn't fix it. So I had to go to a new sheet. That's okay. It's all part of the process. Sometimes you mess up. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I might pop back in later. I don't know, man. We're just going to wing this thing, fly by the seat of our pants, see what happens. Have fun with it.
Okay, we're back, and the glue has set up on this, still a little tacky, but I realized that this relief, or excuse me, embossing is not nearly deep enough, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another layer of paper behind this after I cut this out here, so it'll make it another layer of paper deep. So here we go. And now what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to cut this out in this shape right here, because this is just the right size for this part right here, just how I want it. For the other side, make sure I glue it on the front. See, that's the front. Got to glue this on the back, got to glue this on the front. Here we go. You know what, it sure helps if you hit the record button. But now it's time. There she is, all glued up. I would have shown taking off the clamps, but yeah, problems. Anyway, now for my favorite part, adding the leather, or you know, the whole point of this exercise. This is a piece of leather I cut off of a leather love seat I saw laying on the side of the road. And man, I tell you what, if you see a couch or something on the side of the road that's made out of leather, and you can get, well, technically you don't need permission. If it's in the garbage pile, it's legal to take it, at least in America. But I usually, you know, just let people know I'm going to be cutting leather off their junk couch that they left on the side of the road, so they don't get suspicious about a man with a knife in their front yard. Yeah, if you got a razor knife with a sharp blade on it, I'm not kidding, you can get about $300 worth of scrap leather off that thing, and that's about what it would cost to get all the leather I got off this couch. So what we use, put the leather on, is actually wood glue, and that gives us plenty of time to work with it, with the leather and everything, to get it just right. So let's jump right in. All right, now we get to do my favorite part. Of course, it's all my favorite part. Anyway, we get to take off the clamps. And see, ooh, no peeking. See how it came out. All right, that's not a bad line. It's a good spot for a line right there. Good thing too, because there's a line there now. And on the other side, look at that. RMM, big as day. And of course it's all, oh, it's a little stuck. Oh, it's a lot stuck. I should have checked that. Oh, it's okay. I think we can fix that. Yeah, let's get a popsicle stick. I tell you what, if you don't have a big pack of these in your arsenal, you are missing out. Oh man, it's just a tiny, 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 tiny little spot. It's handmade, man. Handmade, bro. It's got character. It's got character. Now, how did I get glue way in the heck back here? And then we've got a little bit going on here. That's okay. This is no big deal, because this is going to get covered up by the leather. Because the leather is going to go over something like this. And then, see if you can see in there, we didn't glue on the spine, and so it's got some give. Well, I say we didn't glue on the spine. Looks like we got a little bit of glue on the spine. That's okay though. We'll just get our, oh no, that's the, that's this part. That's okay. No big deal. And this goes in here like this. Yeah, say you're on page, I don't know, 40, like that. Put that in there. And that's your, well, can't really see it. But, yeah, that's your bookmark. Now we just gotta cut off the excess, a little bit of excess. And then, I don't know, I might fold all that over. Well, let's get to it. Let's see what happens. This part, pretty important to protect the paper because you're going to have direct glue contact here. So I don't have butcher paper, but I do have plastic wrap. So we're going to test the virtues of plastic wrap. Moment of truth. See if we completely screwed this up or it came out awesome or somewhere in between. All right. That looks good. That looks good. I kind of wish I put the name on this side, but you know, chalk it up to character. Oh man, look at that. That's not too bad either. That's a little bit too wide, but oh well, got nothing I can do on this side anyway because of the way the book is sewn in. It's sewn in off center, actually. You can see that. So nothing I can do about that. And the whole point of this was to get this specific kind of notebook in a leather binding, so you got to make some caveats. It's a little bit stuck to the page. That's okay. Oh man! Pull that out. Oops. Put that in there like that. You want to get to a certain page. Pull it out. Falls down. Oh man. Oh, it even smells good. Smells like a new book. Oh man, I'm really happy about this. The back leaves something to be desired, but front looks really good. And oh, it's got, I don't want to bend it too much. Like I said, this is a gift from Mr. RMM. Yeah, so we'll just put this back, oops. We'll just put this back in here. like this. And yeah, I think this will be the end of the video for sure, or the end of the series of videos. I may cover these up with some infographics, as well as maybe some charts and tables and kind of thing. Just make it a little bit more useful, a little bit more personalized, a little bit more specific. But also going to have to separate any pages that are still slightly glued together. But I think I'm going to leave a little bit of glueness, that we've got going on here. I think I'm going to leave that because yeah, character, right? Hashtag character. I don't know why I said that. That sounded so vapid. Anyway, this came out just the right length. I like that. That came out really good. And yeah, everything about it looks fantastic. Even down here where it's glued in. Originally, it still kind of looks kind of whenever you got it open. Whenever you got it closed, you can't tell it's even there. So yeah, awesome, great project. See you guys next time.